What is up, guys? It is Sowski from It Might Be Gaming, and I have a little video for you. Not something that we normally do. Normally we do some Let's Play stuff like that. This is going to be a little bit of like a glitch or exploit video. It's something that was discovered rather recently. In fact, I think it was yesterday as of me recording it. I was watching Lobos Jr. I have to give him credit for the original finding of this. I forget who actually gave him the idea, though. It was someone in the stream. While he was trying to do speedruns, he actually found a way to infinitely dupe any salt item that you have in your game, which it's actually pretty simple to do. So I'm going to show you that right now. Basically, I'm going to load up this character. This guy is max leveled up, super beastly, whatever. But very simple. How you do it is you just need to have a salt item on your bar. So let's see, let's get rid of the horn for now, and let's throw a box of salt. And we'll throw that on there. So that'll give us a lot. There's box crates. You could do this with whatever. I'm going to show you that I literally only have one of these, so it will definitely be duplicated. Then you go over to it on your item bar up at the top, and then you go to end the game. And right where it says yes, you want to kind of hit X and then hit R1 to use the item right away. If you hear the little like poof or you feel your controller vibrate, you know you did it right. So just really quickly hit X, then R1, and then continue your game. Now, as you can see down the bottom, it said I had 5,000 salt, and the box of salt is still up there in the item bar. And I can make that a crate of salt if I want to do that one, because I think that one gives 75. And I'll do it another time just to show you. So we're on the S. XR1, real quick. Got him in pretty rapid succession. And you load your character back up. And as you see down in the corner, it has 7,500 salt. Great way to get lots of salt, lots of levels, do all that kind of fun stuff. The other thing you could do with this is, I'm going to actually set up the glitch one more time. So again, crate of salt, XR1, is you could actually give that salt that you just duplicated to another character. So now let's say I'm going to load up my level 3 mage down here. And you saw his stats drop down because basically it resets whatever your last character stats were to whatever this one was, but then it updates them. But since the last thing that it said was he's supposed to be gaining 7,500 salt, even though he didn't actually gain that 7,500 salt, the game said he should. So when I switched over to the other character, he gained the 7,500 salt, as you can see down there at the bottom. And you could do this as many times as you need to, just then quit out of the other character. And go back to the one that you're duplicating whatever crate of salt that you want on it. Now this also got me thinking, what else can I do with this? Well, there's lots of really cool things you could do. Because basically what you're doing is you're transferring whatever was the last state was on your character to another character. So right now I'm in the Wandering Woods, or the Watching Woods. Let's go somewhere. Let's go all the way to Siam Lake. Now kneel down at this. So it'll set this as the last point I went to. Let's see, Siam Lake, Siam Lake. Now, I'm just gonna show you guys this just to make sure that I'm not cheating or anything like that with this. Well, that might I am technically cheating, but let's go to another character. I'm gonna go to my level 43 guy right here. This guy has been kind of like my testing duping mule for a lot of these things. So as you can see, I am not there. I'm at the very beginning of the game. Like, this is literally the very first one right after the Shivering Shores. Literally very first area of the game. I'm going to end the game here. And I'm going to go back to my main character, who is all the way at Siam Lake. And now what I could do is, if I put a Bell of Return on my bar and set up the same glitch, and right before I Hit that, same thing. Except this time you have to hit X R1 R1 or X R1 XX to actually use and confirm the item. Now if I go to my other character, the last thing I did was transfer it over to him, and now he's over at Siam Lake. And this is already here because this was the first place I tried, but I can literally teleport him to anywhere. So let's end the game again. And I'll do it to someplace he hasn't been yet. Let's travel. Let's go to... let's go Ziggurat of Dust. Why not? Just someplace close. And then, again, make sure you have the bell. Set up the same thing. Now that state of you going to the last place you were at. Oh, I forgot to kneel, didn't I? Now let's see what happens. Oh, worked anyways. There we go. Now he is at the Ziggurat of Dust. So we might as well pop this on here while we're at it. And there's a few other neat things you could do. I've played around with this a lot. You could do weird things with menus. I've gotten really, really, really interesting results to happen from going to different menus and then switching characters and stuff like that. Some of the more interesting ones that I found is that I could transfer his progression on the skill tree to anybody, which right now, since I got his salt all the way up, literally everything is done here. Every single thing is taken up. So if you're really, really fast with it, you could actually transfer that progress to another character. Not actually all the nodes will be unlocked, but all the nodes will be available. So let's do this. Let's get ready to end the game. You have to be real quick with this. So it's going to basically X, then circle to kneel down, then down to go into the skill tree, then you have to mash X. So let's see if I can do this fast enough. Oh, I think I did offering instead. As you can see, it was trying to make me offer a villager there. Instead of actually being able to use the menu. So let's quit out real quick, because as I said, you could do some really weird things to the menu. I don't know if I got it there or not, but let's see. Basically what you want to do is after you do it, you want to basically end the game, and right before the screen fades to black, you need to crouch down, go to the tree of skill, and then open the tree of skill menu. And then if you go to any other character that has level ups available, it should automatically bring up their skill tree. And as you can see, literally everything is available. You can unlock anything at any time now. So right there you have warping to any area, and now you can unlock anything whenever you want. So if you want to, you can go right to the end, and if you have enough points for it, you can unlock Sword Fighter Class 5, you can do whatever you want. So, as you can see, I already put something all the way over here, and there's nothing else connected to it. So you could really connect it to whatever you want, do things in any order that you want, pick and choose exactly what you want to level up. Alright, now another glitch that you could do that's much, much easier than the skill tree glitch, because that one is very timing specific. I've even got it to the point where you can actually transfer how many black pearls you have over to the other character, but I've only got that to happen once out of all the times I've tried it. So it's a very hard thing to time, but it is possible. I just don't know the timing on it. You have to be very fast with that. But something you can do that's much easier, and probably even more game-breaking, is what I'm about to show you. Same thing, set up the glitch with end the game, and what you want to do is you want to hit X to end the game, hit circle to kneel down, hit X to level up, and then basically hold square. Basically it's X circle, X, X, and hold square. So, let's see if I can do it right. Oh, I think I got at least one there. I don't think the square prompt went through. But as you can see, I basically went to go level up. So now let's continue. And instead of continuing with that character, let's go to... We'll go to my level 1 character over here. And we'll start him up. And as you can see, he just leveled up 31 times. And got 3 hardy rolls. So he is now level 32. And he has, if you look down at the bottom, he doesn't even have 0 salt. He has absolutely nothing for salt. And if you go into this glitch, you see, I have 31 levels and literally nothing is unlocked in here. He is brand new. The only problem with this is that now he cannot gain salt. Because what that does is it puts you into a negative. So if I kill a guy here, you'll see that I got plus 20 salt, and it does literally nothing. The way to fix that is you basically have to let yourself die. So let's let this zombie kill us. Come on, zombie. You can do it. I believe in you. I know I killed your friend. Use that rage. Do it. Do it. There you go. Now, if you look, it'll say, Rotten Walker has stolen negative 52,000 of my salt. And now I have 0 salt again. And that'll let you start regaining salt again. So now if I kill a guy, I will actually get 20 salt. And then if you let the guy kill you a second time, it'll get rid of the salt that's on him. So that way you don't have to worry about picking up negative salt. Which, however gaining negative salt works, whatever. But that'll basically stop that from happening so you can continue to gain salt. And that way you can just keep repeating that over and over and over again. And gain tons and tons and tons of levels super easily. Like right there, that was, I don't know, maybe a minute, and I gained 32 levels. And you can do that as many times as you want. It doesn't change depending on how high of a level you are or anything like that. Watch, I'll show you again. Basically, you're duplicating the level up over and over and over again. So once I respawn here, end the game. Let's go back over to this character. As I said, he's kind of like my glitch mule character. And we'll set up the glitch again. That time I know I definitely got it. And right now I'm doing all this online because I don't want to do any of this online just for, you know, whatever reasons. You could do this online. I've done it online. I know it works. I just wanted to make sure a patch didn't come out in the meantime or anything like that. So, you could probably do this on later versions of the game if there is a patch. I don't know how soon they're going to patch this. Probably pretty soon because the developers do know about it. But basically, all you have to do is just reset your, you could just like reset the game data, delete it, re-download it, do whatever like that, and then you'll be able to just keep doing this all over again. You just have to do everything offline. So then, let's go back to my now level 32 character. Yeah, see, he gained another 31 levels, and I can do this over and over and over again. So right now, he went from level 1 to level 63 in a couple minutes. And I've been playing around with this. You can do fun things with, like, talking to different NPCs and then changing characters. Like, I've talked to the guides and stuff like that, and the blacksmiths and stuff like that when there was no blacksmith or whatever in the other character's location. and he basically talks to no one, but you can still have access to all the menus. You can do interesting things with going into your inventory menu, and if you have things equipped and then you go to someone who doesn't have things equipped in that slot, sometimes things will transfer over, sometimes weird things will happen. I've had lots of weird stuff like that happen. You can go into so many different menus and do so many weird things with all that kind of stuff. Alright guys, that's it. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this might make some people's games a little bit easier. If you want to just run through in like super god mode, this will let you do that. If you want to use this to do certain challenges, you can most certainly do that. Like you could go through and just put get a ton of levels and just put them all into like only into daggers with no other skills if you want to do stuff like that and do weird kind of challenge runs. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.